Alrighty, y'all. Hope you're having a good one. We're looking at Formula One today. What keeps them safe while they're out on the track? We're looking at helmets. That's right. One of those things that's actually pretty interesting. From what I hear, I guess F1 helmets are very over the top, very creative, and stunning. That's what we're going to take a look at today. I mean, look at the price of these things. 15 to 20,000 US dollars per helmet. Holy sh! So we're at Formula1.com. I figured they would have an accurate representation of, modern Formula One helmets. So these are from this year, 2022. Now, from what I understand, they also do change helmets, maybe multiple times a weekend or at least every other race or every race. So these may not be accurate for the whole season, but it's a good look at what kind of style helmets we're working with here. So first up, we have, of course, Lewis Hamilton, one of the best. Very famous, and look at this fluorescent design he's got going on here. We have the Mercedes logo, the Petronas logo, and then all the other sponsors sprinkled throughout. Very circular design with like this weird orb at the top. The black and fluorescent design very much stands out, especially against his black racing suit. So it's kind of a cool contrast. I like this one a lot. And then look at this. We have Max Verstappen, right? Ultimate champion. This guy just seems like he could not lose this year. And that's what a winning helmet looks like. We have white with some gold sprinkled throughout. It might as well have gold on there. I mean, he took home the gold trophy, right? We have an interesting looking visor. The visors are really cool. Of course, the Red Bull logo being the forefront of this. Very, very interesting as well. Totally different than Lewis Hamilton's. But equally as impressive. Then we have Pierre Gasly. Look at the bright blue. Stands out a lot, especially even against his white vehicle right here. This is a cool one as well, although it is more on the plain side, which isn't a bad thing. It's just interesting, right? Look at this one, Esteban Ocon. Very cool design here with like a red, white, and blue, of course, and then this white strip going around. Interesting designs there. Really shiny visor again. This is a cool one. This one is sharp. Charles Leclerc with the red entry here. This is awesome. If you didn't know, red is my favorite color. So naturally, I would love this helmet. I would think if I was a race driver, I would probably have a red dominated helmet. Very, very cool looking. Of course, he has a red car as well. So totally like red out here. Cool visor. And the red and white just always goes well together. Even have a shade of almost like a darker red down here. Really neat. And look at this, Sebastian Vettel, kind of a plain helmet, right? I mean, it's cool how we kind of have flags all over it. And of course, the yellow and blue going up the middle. But it's kind of plain. But it's not a bad thing. It's just interesting. Of course, white racing helmets with like a dark visor might be more on the plain side or generic side. But you know what? It doesn't look bad. I mean, it's kind of iconic, kind of classic, and it still looks good. This one is crazy. This is George Russell. It has like almost this textured look. Has the number there and this cool, like, I don't know, this weird digital design there. Of course, you have the Monster and the other Petronas, Mercedes and stuff. Very interesting looking helmet. I like this one a lot. This is cool. Lance Stroll, of course, that I don't even know what color that is. That Aston Martin green. I don't know. It's like greenish blue, teal, but it's like dark. I don't know. If you guys know what color that is, maybe I'm overcomplicating it, but I think it's a very unique color. I love the car, the way it looks, and of course his helmet does match. It's like a very shiny, very deep looking color, almost as if it's wet. It's like really, really cool. So the helmet is it's a nice touch. And look at this, we have Mick Schumacher. This is almost a fluorescent design, more of like a highlighter green and yellow mix with black. It's a nice contrast. Of course, the sponsors like Haas and Under Armour look pretty cool on there. I wish we could see the top in this one, like from a top-down perspective, but it's pretty cool. Of course, this one is more simple but nicely done. This is Kevin Magnussen. Red, black, and white kind of always look good together. I feel like this one's pretty evenly distributed with some cool different designs. Of course, we have the Haas automation on there and various other sponsors. This is a good one. Another Ferrari entry with Carlos Sainz, of course. This is a nice one. I think I like the other one better, Leclerc's, but this one is is pretty nice too. We have a little bit of black worked in there, even some gold. So it's interesting. I do like it. Sergio Perez. This is a cool helmet. It's got a lot going on. You have the Red Bull. I guess I mean, I love the Mexican flag worked in there as well. I mean, we've seen flags on other helmets too. But this one, it just looks really, really neat. Very iconic. And then, of course, the bright color scheme that stands out against the white. This is a cool one. The dark visor looks good. The Oracle and Mobile One look cool up there. This is a nice unit. And then we have Alex Albon with another interesting color, kind of like a steel blue or like some sort of a dark, graphite blue. Very interesting. Of course, the Williams Racing and even the blue visor. It looks like a blue visor anyway. Maybe it's transparent. I can't tell. It could be a reflection, but it looks cool. I like this one. This one's, I have to say, it's kind of a bad shot. This is Lando Norris. We have the crossbar kind of in the way here. So I really can't make out what is going on here, but I mean, it looks yellow and blue, which is kind of neat, right? Kind of different. Very shiny visor. It's cool from what I can see. Kind of a bad shot, though. This one is neat. This is Valtteri Bottas, which you guys crack me up. I get so many comments saying that he's my twin or saying that Valtteri Bottas is reacting to stuff. Like, you guys crack me up. Supposedly we sort of look alike. It depends, right, on the day. It depends on what I'm wearing. But my wife and I think it's pretty funny. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. But yeah, he has a cool car. And then, of course, his helmet here is interesting. Going for the blue in this one, totally opposite of the car. It's almost like, dare I say, a retro design with that font of the numbers there. Of course, the curse of Alfa Romeo. It's really cool looking and kind of wild with the gradients. I like this one. It's cool. Nicholas Latifi. Now, this one's kind of cool because we have the white and then the red, of course, the iconic Canadian color scheme up there with the maple leaf. But then it goes into a blue, weird, like abstract design down here. So this one's kind of cool. I can appreciate the differences going on from front all the way to the back. It's pretty neat. Then, of course, we have Daniel Ricciardo here with a pretty interesting one. I'm trying to see what this says. Something present. I don't know what that says up here because it's just cut off. If you guys know what that's supposed to mean, I don't know. I'm probably missing the joke here or the significance of this, but it's interesting, right? It's pretty weird. Of course, the bright orange. I do like orange as well. Orange really stands out when it dominates the, helmet or the car or whatever. So this one's pretty cool. And I do apologize. I really don't want to butcher this name. I'm going to go with Zoe. But yeah, there's a name right there. This is a cool helmet, okay? You have the awesome, I believe this is Chinese, correct? Script up here. The purple and white is a very interesting choice with a little bit of yellow sprinkled in there. Again, the design of this and then finished off with the Alfa Romeo. This is a cool helmet. It is pretty nice. Fernando Alonso with pinks. Different, like hot pink, light pink, white, and then randomly blue. Very interesting contrast, a little out there, but I can appreciate it. It's pretty different, and it's kind of fun. Yuki Tsunoda right here with a pretty cool helmet, orange and white. I tend to like orange and black a little better. Orange and white is still okay, though. It's a nice, clean look. There is black sprinkled throughout, and then a cool tint on the visor here. It's a nice helmet. And then, of course, Nico Hülkenberg with I believe this is green, white, and red. So that's kind of cool, especially we're in the holiday season now, right? Christmas is close, and those are typically the colors you associate with Christmas. But it is a cool helmet, and I like the contrast with the visor there. It's very interesting. So that's all it shows on here, but I'm sure there's more versions of these helmets. I thought this would be kind of fun because it's really cool discovering every aspect of these sports, especially Formula One has been so fun and eye-opening for me. And I really do like ranking things as I learn about them. I think it's kind of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this as well. Tell me some of your favorite helmets from this year. Where do these rank for you? And maybe if there's special edition helmets that weren't featured here that I should see, tell me them down below so I can look them up. I appreciate your input, guys. Throw a like on there, of course, if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community. Much more to come with Rally, F1, and a bunch of other motorsports that I will be discovering. Got to get into some touring cars. So you want to see like British touring cars, DTM, that kind of thing. I really want to get into. I'm very excited about it. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.